Irony here, welcome to Crazy Adventures. Today, we will be heading out to Black Point Trail and lunch at Iggy's near Point Judith, Rhode Island, with a few other stops along the way. Join us to see where the road leads us. We started our day in Lebanon, Connecticut with a stop for a beverage, and we decided to have a Hostess Ding Dong. We haven't had one in forever. On a scale of 1 to 10, I ended up rating it a 4.2. It did not live up to my memories. I for sure would not go out of my way to have another one. Do you like them?
Full tank and the road is calling. Sun's low but the sky's still blue. Trees half gold, half letting go. Every mile's a great time with you. You're in the passenger seat. Radio hums like an old friend. Salt's already in the air somehow. Before the road even bends. Windows clear, cold air dancing, heart feels light. Hands on the wheel. Everything I've been holding lately doesn't feel so real. I'm heading to the ocean. Daylight on my face. Gray blue water calling from some wide open place. Pre-winter wind, clear horizon. Nothing slow in my motion. Leave it all in the rear view. I'm heading to the ocean. Roadside pines and weathered signs, miles of quiet in between. Camera ready for the moments that don't need words, just me.
On to Black Point Trail in Narragansett, Rhode Island. We pulled into the gravel parking area on Ocean Road. The parking lot appears to have room for about 20 vehicles. The Black Point Trail starts here at the Black Point fishing area. Black Point is named for the distinct, dark-colored igneous granite rocks that jut into the ocean along the coastline. A popular tale indicates that the area was named after the sinking of the SS Black Point, a merchant marine collier which was torpedoed by German U-boat U-853 on May 5, 1945, off Point Judith, Narragansett. It is widely considered the last U.S.-flagged merchant vessel sunk by a German U-boat during World War II. While the ship sank near the area and shares the same name, the shoreline was known as Black Point long before the 1945 sinking. A portion of the trail is referred to as the Malcolm Grant Trail. A marker states, quote, "In recognition of his participation in acquisition of Black Point for the citizens of Rhode Island and his advocacy of ADA access and this trail to the shore, dedicated 2008, end quote. I learned that in the mid-1980s, developers wanted to build 80 condos on the property. A 5-year struggle ensued, with environmentalists and locals fighting to protect the land. This, now a landmark for public access rights, ended in 1989 when the state purchased the land for conservation. We followed a gravel path through a small wooded area to a fork, bearing to the right and following the path to the rocky shore. Gradual steps lead down along the shore, with many gorgeous views of the rocky coastline. There are many paths down to the rocks and shore. We found people fishing, exploring the tidal pools, sitting and enjoying the stunning views.
Engine cooling, waves in time. Days still young, but I'm alright. If anywhere feels like home today, it's right here. By the ocean. Cold sun warming my face, lace up boots, unhurried pace. Camera swings at my side, ocean flashes silver white. At every step I stop and stare, didn't know I'd find this here. Breathe it in, slow it down, this is why I came around. Black Point Trail, sunny day, salt air smile. Lead the way, rocky shoreline, endless blue. Every turn's a postcard view. Click the moment, let it stay. I don't wanna rush away. Black Point Trail, first hello, feels like somewhere I already know. They fall light, clean and clear. Laugh out loud, nobody here. Wind hums low through pine and stone. Says I'm good just on my own. Cliffs lean out to meet the sea, showing off for people like me. No big plans, no finish line, just walking and letting time unwind. Black Point Trail, sunny day, salt air smile. Lead the way, rocky shoreline, endless blue.
We continued on the shoreside trail to the remains of the carriage house and Scarborough Beach. The carriage house are the remnants of Windswept, the home built around 1895 as a summer estate of Edmund Davis of Providence. The cottage had 21 rooms, including 5 bedrooms, a kitchen with laundry and pantry, living spaces, and servants' quarters. Edmund Davis was the grandson of Perry Davis, who in 1841 created a painkiller from opiates, alcohol, camphor, and a few other ingredients. The product, known as painkiller, promised a cure for cholera, colic, dysentery, and other afflictions. In 1939, the property was sold to Paul and Alfred Castiglione, who turned the property into a restaurant, Cobb's by the Sea. The Loans family purchased the property in 1952. The unoccupied property was damaged by vandals and set on fire 3 different times. The home was destroyed in 1974, leaving the carriage house. You can explore the carriage house via an overgrown path that leads out the back of the ruins.
Sunny day, soft hello.
Stone walls leaning toward the sea, like they've been keeping secrets from me. Windows gone, but the frame still breathes, holding shadows in the winter breeze. Built with gold from a powdered cure, a remedy sold to feel secure. Now the waves claw at what it made, and the past still haunts the shoreline shade. Salt in the cracks, wind on my skin. Every ending's a place to begin. Windswept ruins on Scarborough Bay, 1895 faded away. Well, from a cure that cut too deep, now it's just stones and the gulls that weep. Windswept towers by the winter tide, nothing pure can escape time, yet the echoes still move us. Your painkiller ruins by the seaside. They say the carriage house rose high on opiate gold under a great...
We retraced our steps to the Upper Loop Trail at the fork near the beginning of the trail. This is a gravel path through overgrowth with way too many piles of dog poop that make it not worth the effort. Clean up after your pets, people.
Lost now just goes in the restless tide, and a secret the walls can't hide. Time takes more than it ever gives, leaves a shape of line sitting low in the bay, Ocean Road in a quieter way. Windows up, heat on low, still smell the fryer before we go. Sweatshirt tight, hands in sleeves, salt in the air, sharp and clean. Tourist signs flip too close, but this place still knows us. Cold day at Iggy's, Doughboys on Ocean Road. Paper tray, steam rising slow, clam cakes, hot Doughboys gold. Hands still numb, but the comfort holds. Stuffy on the side, baked just right. Ocean wind, gray blue light. Cold day at Iggy's, ocean loud, off season calm, no summer crowd.
Next stop, Iggy's. 2 miles away along Ocean Road, a favorite stop when we're in the area. We enjoyed clam cakes, a stuffy, or stuffed clam, and Iggy's cheeseburger and Doughboys. Always great service and a go-to destination for us. Give them a try.
Forget old, no rush, no season show, just real life moving slow. Yeah. Cold day at Iggy's on Ocean Road. Paper tray, steam rising slow, clam cakes, hot Doughboys.
We drove down Ocean Road to the Rose Nulman Park and the Point Judith Lighthouse, which is now a Coast Guard station.
Gray light spills on Rose Nulman Park. The empty benches, chill leaves its mark. Footsteps crunch on gravel trails. Ocean whispers through the sails. Point Judith, the lighthouse guards the bay. Winter clouds turn gold to gray. Camp Cronin's quiet, rides at rest. Fishing lines pause, giving sea its best. Salt wind biting, sky so wide. Every heartbeat matches the tide. Cold wind at Point Judith, stone jetty stretching far. Fisherman's memorial holds their names in the heart. Late fall like hearts awake. Ocean keeps what we can't take. Cold wind at Point Judith, all the rest just fades away.
After walking around the park and taking photos of the lighthouse, we drove back down the street to the parking area for the Camp Cronin fishing area. We followed a rough dirt road to the parking area with plenty of parking. It is easy to find a parking spot this time of year, however in the summer, the lot is always full. The area offers a small, dog-friendly rocky beach, a stone fishing jetty, and the Point Judith Fisherman's Overlook, a memorial dedicated in memory of those that have lost their lives at sea and those they leave behind. A fantastic day exploring part of the Rhode Island coastline. Thank you for joining our adventure.
See you on the way. Every wave carries love and faith. Cold wind at Point Judith, waves crash against the stone. Camp Cronin fishing lines, silent, steady and alone. Late fall sky, hearts aware, salt and spray are everywhere. Cold wind at Point Judith, all the rest just fades away. If the lighthouse could speak tonight, it tells stories of loss and light, of hands that cast and never came, of names we whisper like a flame. Ocean spray, boots on stone, cold hands, hearts grown. Every line and every wave marks the lives we try to save. Cold wind at Point Judith, the rust just fades away.
Let us know where you think we should explore next. Be sure to check the video description for the addresses of our stops today so you can plan a future adventure yourself. Can't wait to see where the road takes us next.
Gray light spills on Rose Nulman Park. The empty benches, chill leaves its mark.